Hi y'all, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. This is my August Powersheets goal setting video. So it is that time of month again where I will be sitting down and reviewing my last month's goals and action items to see how I did. And you know what? Things turned out pretty good this month and I'm feeling pretty good about it. So to start off, this month I'm especially grateful for the crappy weather. I know that sounds completely backwards. This summer hasn't been anything at all like I imagined it would be. The weather has stayed about in the mid 20s, maybe low 20s, and a lot of rain. And yes, that's good for a lot of things, but we've actually had too much rain. I heard about it on the news. They said that the crops are just getting rained out. And I actually don't feel guilty about it because I have a newborn, so I've been having to stay inside a lot. So that's why I am trying to find the positive out of it. Goals that are growing well. So YouTube, I'm staying ahead of schedule. I'm changing up my planning system. And last month, well, this current month, July, I was experimenting with different spreads to see what worked well and what didn't. Someone I'm grateful for and why. So the two people right now for this month are my mom and Chad's mom. So they are both helping out with the baby so much. And also when they're watching the kids, we have been able to get the floors done, which you'll see shortly here. I'm choosing grace over guilt about the same thing, not going outside as much. And I feel guilty at the same time because I want to do more activities outside, but also because I enjoy the weather and I'm spending less time with my plants and just outside in general. So I'm feeling guilty about it, but I have to cut myself some slack because I do have a newborn. I can't do everything. And progress I'm celebrating are the floors. So far we have the nursery/office done. So the environment in this room that I'm filming in right now is just so much different and I love it. It's just, I'm so happy that we've started. So a favorite memory from this month was a particular sunny day. It reminded me of when my dad was alive. I know that sounds kind of morbid, but there's these days when I'll just be outside and it just feels like my dad should be there with me, or maybe he is. I don't know. That's like the spiritual thing coming out, I guess. And a good lesson I learned is that I can't do everything. I do multitask a lot. But when I do that, I figured that one item isn't getting my full attention, and especially with my kids, they deserve my full attention. I am saying no to doing everything at once and saying yes to karaoke when it's safe to go and when they have opened, because as far as I'm aware, they still haven't opened. So moving on to August now, important to-dos. I actually, when I first started going through this, and I just played this by ear, I didn't write anything down to kind of prepare myself. And I thought that this was going to be pretty empty, and I surprised myself, and it's actually quite full. So for this month, the 11th is Chad's birthday, so I want to do like maybe a planned family dinner. We haven't gone out for dinner in forever. The 13th is my son's grandma's birthday. The 13th is also my daughter's 3rd month checkup. It is technically 2 weeks late because her 3rd month will be on the 1st. The goal is to finish the flooring if it's not already done, possibly making a dentist appointment, which I'm dreading, so I haven't made one. Connor also needs to see the dentist because he has a whole bunch of teeth falling out at the same time, and his adult teeth are coming in and they just, I don't know, they don't look right to me, so I think I need to get him to go to the dentist. And by not looking right, I mean like they're literally all over the place, so he's probably gonna need braces. And possibly painting the fence and the birdhouse that we put up. Connor built that birdhouse with his Opa, and finally we put it up on the fence, and now we want to paint it, and possibly organizing the garage. I'm excited for barbecues and drinks in the backyard, possibly warmer weather if I get a chance to go outside, possibly camping if we get a chance, fire pits in the backyard, and trips to Red Deer, and also maybe setting up the tent in the backyard if we don't get a chance to actually go camping. And on my mind, so pretty much larger things, like the dentist is always on my mind, so I choose to ignore it. But catching up on bills and saving for some large things like we desperately need a new couch, we need a new fridge, and also saving up for Christmas because I figure we should start thinking about that now. And also Connor's teeth. I'm actually quite worried about it because it just, like I said, they don't look like they're coming in naturally. So I don't know. We'll have to see. And I'm hopeful that the weather warms up a bit. I'm hopeful also that we can save up enough money for the things that we need. And I want my channel to grow faster, like doesn't everybody with the YouTube channel, but I'm just kind of taking it day by day to see how it goes. And I'm hoping we can get a camping trip in before summer ends and also finishing the flooring. Baseboards are probably not going to get done right away because not only are they expensive, but we'd also have to move all the furniture around again. So I don't know. We'll have to just see how that works. And when we get it, and then we can kind of complete it and go from there. So now this page is for goals to focus on and action ideas, and this just kind of preps for the actual tending list on the next page. So what I used to do in the past is just write out like all of my goals I wanted to focus on, which ended up usually being all of them because there's always important things from every category. But I just put some main ideas on this page, and maintaining physical and mental health is always a priority, so that usually goes first. Keep up with house, and by that I mean just keep things organized, keep everything tidy, stick to our cleaning schedule. Quality family time, so again, not procrastinating doing stuff with my family and also spending quality time, so not multitasking and like diverting my time amidst a whole bunch of things, just giving like Connor my undivided attention, or the same thing with my daughter. Keep up with my gardens. I'm finding it's really hard to do because I don't get the time to go outside. Going to Red Deer, possibly camping, keeping up with channels. So currently I'm a week or two ahead, which I'm loving because it gives me the ability, just like in case I can't get to a video or can't get to editing, then I have that leeway in between. And possibly getting rid of my happy planner because, as you know, if you've watched my planning videos, I'm trying to do a lot more planning in my bullet journal right now. So some of the action ideas for mental and physical health would be possibly having a bath with some wine, which I'd never do. Wine gives me heartburn, so I try not to drink it, but it does also relax me at the same time. Taking my meds on time, drinking more water because I don't do that enough. Journaling, reading, creative journaling, and watering plants. So I do all of that stuff. Creative journal, I've been kind of falling behind on, which I want to get back into it because people really enjoy that and I really enjoy it, and it helps me think about things that are important that I wouldn't normally think about day to day, if that makes any sense. I'm hoping swimming opens up soon because that's also a good physical exercise thing to do. I'm planning a trip to Red Deer for August. So currently Chad works 2 weeks on and gets 1 full week off, but it rotates over a weekend. So planning trips or getting together with anybody is difficult right now because not only does he work 2 weeks straight, but he also works evenings. So it's a really difficult shift to kind of work around. So we've been trying to do our best. And planning a video a month ahead. So, and also keeping on schedule. So with my channel, my goal is to plan to film videos, but actually stick to that schedule because in my bullet journal, I never used little sticky post-it notes. So once it's written down, if I want to kind of clear it out of there, I have to white it out, and I don't want to use whiteout in my bullet journal. I'm also changing things up in my bullet journal every month because not only do I get bored, but I'm trying to find things that work really well, and also brainstorming new ideas to add in my bullet journal. Something that is helpful and works better for me. I'm always trying to find new ways to improve. And then on to my tending list. At the end of this, you'll notice I did add the little dot stickers to coincide with my goals, but that's just kind of like a little thing I decided to do at the end. So my monthly action items, so Chad's birthday, trying to plan a dinner around his work schedule. Nana's birthday, we're going to send a card. Danny's 3-month checkup. The upstairs flooring, we're going to try to finish it. I did put book dentist because even though I'm dreading it, it does need to be done. organizing the garage and painting fence. They're tasks that will be nice to do, but I'm not going to like insist that they're done. If we don't get to it this year, we don't get to it. I'm not gonna like enforce that, and it could always be a fall project as well, especially when my daughter gets to be a bit older. So things I always add on here: my September bullet journal plan with me setup, Erin Condren Happy Planner video schedule, so I always pre-plan the whole month out ahead of time. September power sheets for August review, and of course the September action items, and then also red deer and or camping, and that includes maybe camping in the backyard. So weekly action items, again, these haven't really changed that much except for maybe the last one. So plan with me in my bullet journal and Erin Condren, Happy Planner sticker organization, at least until this current Happy Planner is done. I've just been sticking with a work schedule, but I have been transitioning to my bullet journal, so I'll see how that works. Chatting with my mom and Chad's mom, and then chatting with my sister and sister-in-law. I've added because I suck at communicating with people and not physically talking. I have no problem talking, as you guys well know. It's more just picking up the phone and making that effort to call. I get sidetracked so easily with everything going on in our daily lives. I think we all do, but I think it's important that we make the time for our family and friends. And I need to do like a organization, cleaning, house tidying project every week, and also bathe with having wine. So that might be a thing I want to incorporate every week if I can. Daily action items. So of course these have not changed at all. I'm tracking water, plants, going outside, pumping for my daughter, of course, journaling and reading. So some of these things, water, I've been trying to drink 4 water bottles a day, which I was tracking for a while in my dailies, my bullet journal, and it just didn't seem to be working. Like I'd fall through with it, like I wouldn't continue. So I need to do that. I need to figure out a place to track it where I can write down all 4 bottles every day. So I'm thinking of adding it to my weight tracker in my bullet journal, and I'll do like a double page spread for my weight tracker, and then on the right hand side I'll add water. Also, I want to do that for pumping because I'm trying to pump 3 times a day, and also taking medication 3 times a day that I need to be on right now, just because a daily habit tracker won't take into consideration 3 times a day, so I need to figure out a way to track those items. So for now, for this month, I just continued putting it in here, and with the water, for instance, if I drink all 4 water bottles, then I can mark it off, and if I didn't, then I'll just leave it blank. So that is the plan. So here you will see me stickering all of my tasks for the month, the week, and the days, and these sheets, I don't think I've ever mentioned this. These sheets are actually perforated, and you can rip them out to remind yourself every day, so you can put it on your fridge or on your, your bedroom or whatever, bathroom mirror. But I always like to keep it in my power sheets because I keep it in a stack with all of my morning planning stuff that I like to do. And I find that that works for me, but whatever works for you guys is what you should be doing. And anyway, so I'm just going to continue stickering these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And like I always say, click that bell button so you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. And I'm going to let you guys continue watching this video, and I'm going to say see you next time, and have a great one.